ड्राइविंग इंस्ट्रक्टर की जो ट्रेनिंग आप ले रहे होते हैं और स्टूडेंट को पढ़ा रहे होते हैं, there's always possibilities that you have to choose a student that when you take them for the driving test, actually for your ability test. If you take a pupil that is not familiar with your car, not familiar with your car's pedal, and they don't know how to use the clutch and brake and the mirrors and all that, in a simple, if they can't drive the car, if they don't have that confidence, and you have to tell them that okay, you have to keep it in this lane, you have to keep it in this lane, or you check mirrors here, you this normal MSPSL mistakes, you can deal with those and choose a topic lesson plan, especially for the part 3 test. And if you take somebody who is a completely beginner, and this is also a myth is again that if I take somebody who is a complete driver, what I'm going to tell them, and this is wrong. There will be always mistake, and if the person has got no multitasking behavior there towards the car, and they've got the confidence issue, and they don't have the much information and understanding about the rules, and you have to deal with it throughout the lesson. And if you take one of those people, then those people will get more nervous, and they'll make you deal more things which you are not capable to do those in part 3. So in simple, if you take somebody for driving your part 3 test, the pupil should be understandable, they should listen to you, and when you tell them about the clutch, they should know all the clutch use. They should not just go and you will start telling them biting point, and you start telling them how to steer and things like that. You can only teach them, and you can only talk about those things, because end of the day, again, this is a problem that you wanted to see a pupil coming back with a full understanding. They're not checking that the pupil is something learning or not. They're checking that whatever you delivering, can they learn from it? If they have the ability, can they pick up? And this information, if the way the trainer is telling them, the way the PDIs is telling these techniques of their driving, if they are capable and if they can do it, can they be a driver? This is what they're checking. So you don't get into it that it's a full license. If a full license holder I take, they will have all the driving and all that. If you and me can make mistakes while we're driving, full license holder, even part 2 passed and all that, then full license holder can also make mistakes. In driving, there is always driving error. So for part 3, to involve the core competencies and to teach people and to tell them what to do, and get into the wording and proactive and Q&A, you can only ask them if they are very, very familiar with the car controls. And if they can't use the car control, or if they have a clutch issue, and there's a big issue with them. When I say issue means that once or twice I can stall, you can stall, but we do have understanding that okay, if our car stalls once, then we come across and we know straight away that is it clutch, is it wrong gear. Then if you solve that problem, then it's okay, that's not the issue, major issue. But if somebody stalls again and again and again, or if they start doing something and the gear is correct and they still don't know why the car is rolling forward and backward, and you have to tell them, oh, it's not the gear, they start changing gears and all that, and you have to tell them it's not the gears, it's your clutch, then that is the understanding I'm talking about. They don't have much confidence on the pedal of the cars, on the control of the car. So if you take one of those people in your test, definitely fail. To involve your lesson planning and risk management and teaching strategy, and use the live critical incidents, because you not doing it by yourself, you have to have a responsive person that can respond to you, because it's true, isn't it? You teach and they learn. You tell them and they drive. So if they can't drive and if they don't understand, and if you have to tell them again and again, that will be, the person is not up to that level that you can take them for driving the practical your ADI Part 3 test. So then it will become issue that you will start explaining the controls and all that, and that's why they say don't bring somebody who is very a control level that you are still telling them the controls and moving off and stopping. We need somebody who can drive, and then you can show us that you have the knowledge and you can deliver that to others as well, because it's not the only one people that you're teaching or training. You've got so many others, and what the DVSA is looking for is that the knowledge that you have as an individual, because they've not got nothing to do with the pupils, they've got something to do with yourself, because you are on their register, and they got to see that with this student, with the second student, with the third or fourth, fifth, throughout the week, throughout the months, no matter how many people come with him, does he have that same knowledge? Because your knowledge is the same. If you talk about mirror signal position, or if you talk about the control of the car, they will never change. If you are teaching automatic, the automatic control will never change. The automatic telling and the guidance and the prompting and the controls of the automatic will never change, or the control of the manual will never change. So you will always be talking about again and again, again and again, again and again, same. So what they wanted to see is then that as a PDI, you have that knowledge that you will deliver, and you have that different accent, and you have different techniques to teach individuals with the different abilities. And if you can show that, it doesn't matter that the pupil of that day has achieved or not. It's your words and it's your knowledge, information that matters, that the one that you have delivered. Hope this helps. And if you need a further more, that there are people passing with our private academy, you can join our private academy, and you will find so much helpful videos there that will be one of you, that you will be delivering that to your pupil, and you can pass your test. Otherwise, the Part 3 is not as easy as we think.